what's up, buddy? Oh, I wanted that win.
I'm excited for this Mike Lynch call, though.
I think I'm the only one brave enough to still do it.
Is it good?
I think so. It'll be fun. I ain't worried about it. How the boys doing there up here? They throw out some these facts. I don't know if anybody else is getting join that. They give me text messages.
Yeah, that's why I'm just kidding.
Is anybody sponsoring this show?
Yes. It's going to be, I think, Joza.
Joseph's gonna sponsor? Or thinks?
He emailed me and said he wants to sponsor a game this weekend.
Okay.
So I put him down for this one. If he sends money, I'll.
We'll put him down. I'll say it's Joseph. Okay. That way we put it on record and we obligate him for the funds.
Yeah.
Make sure I have the right color. You're colorblind?
Yeah, like well, right.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well, it's funny because you don't know until like.
Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, it's fine. And then like I say it's purple, and then people are like,
Did you do the color test like with the circles?
Like, my friends watch me and do it like over my shoulder.
Yeah.
And like the one with like the dots and the borders and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, I see a 5. They're like, man, that's a little hard to see. And then there's like one that's super obvious. Yeah.
Oh man.
It's super weird.
Yeah, I was an EOD tech, so you have to take that test, and if you're colorblind, no joy. Even though color doesn't matter when it comes to that. Alright, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna say. We got Pete the Rink going on. We didn't have the caps, or yeah, we handed some capes out. Hey, can we get this thing back up and going?
Oh, geez, I'm plugged in.
Yeah, no worries. We can keep it plugged in. I won't move it. I'll set that here. Okay. What do you want to do, that?
Right. Definitely not.
The JV parents are so soft. You get one email from the coach and they stop showing up. It's like, do you realize we get 2 or 3 of those a year?
I'm chill with the Lynch solo ball.
We'll see where it goes, man. If you watch your back, you're like, yeah, let's not ever do that again. I was laughing.
If I maybe had a little bit more in me right now, I thought maybe.
No, you're good. We had the overtime call last night, and Russo hit me up. He's like, watch it back. I was like, oh my God, what did I say? Because you're going so fast, you don't remember what you said.
What was he referring to?
Basically, we had like something go on in the defensive zone, and then the goalie made a play. He was like, oh my God. I was like, don't worry about it. We're good. And then we had numbers like, we got numbers. Boom. And we scored on that.
Yeah.
Because it was 3-on-1. And then you have Peyton, Nash, and then Cedar on the ice. We're going to score.
Yeah.
And we scored. And it was awesome. I was like, I don't remember saying it.
There's nothing wrong with that in my books.
Well, you call games too, and like, you don't remember what you say. You just talk.
Yeah, I mean, I watch it back afterwards and I'm like, yeah, I definitely.
I don't watch them back.
I watch it back afterwards because I like it's fun.
Well, it's your profession. You want to do that for a living. It's fantastic. I just do it because nobody else wants to.
I'm hearing what you're saying. You're not saying anything.
Well, we got the email. I was like, did I say anything?
It wasn't.
I know, but like, I don't like these boards because they're 7-foot boards over there. So when you go chip high and out, you can't chip. And that's, I think, the only thing I've ever said about this rink. And then South Sub have active boards too. because they have the absorb boards. Definitely family sports. They're fantastic. I love the boards out there.
The thing is, you're allowed to tell the truth. That's the thing. You can say true things. It's just
You can say true things.
It's like,
If you want to laugh, watch last night's varsity game back and just be like, yeah, we're not talking about that. Like, here we go.
I won't do the
Dean's funny, man.
It's funny, but he'll call a turnover a pass. Like, we need to go back. You can say it's a turnover. You can say the players made a mistake.
I say sticky puck a lot. Oh, sticky puck.
You don't have to not.
Oh, they fan on the puck.
Yeah, you gotta be careful. You can say you fan on it. It's just like,
it was a fun. I remember talking to Terry and Shane. Because Shane came back and watched the game from like when he played. I was like, you haven't played here in like 6 years. You watch the game still? Like, and then it was like, oh, everything we say is like there for a I remember like the men's league game, like there's one person in the stands. I still remember when I messed up. I don't have to have some dude tell me I messed up. I remember. No, just they know. Who cares? Operation, let's make it happen. I don't have any friends. I've been talking about myself. Where's your dad at? Does he want to call the game? That was my funnest call. That third period with your dad. That was fantastic. I love calling that. You had me do the play-by-play, and I'd be like, walk it back, and you just break it down. I'm like, that's what I love Alan. That would be so much fun, man. Oh, that would be so much fun. I'd run the camera if you want. I'm not sure I know how, but like, that would be fun. Yeah. Well, and he's so knowledgeable about hockey too. Like. Yeah. Well, your Leafs are looking good now. You're doing all right. It's the Leafs. Team can win a year, and you come back to the World Series, so we'll see what happens. Well, when the boys won the cup, you won, right? Deep, man. Alright, let's probably jump on here and start talking, I guess. See what happens. Who are we playing, Monarch? Alright, we got the solo call. Good evening, and what's going on? Welcome to tonight's game. We got a minute 20 left in warm-ups right now. As you can see on the ice, we have some capes. Tonight is Pink the Rink for varsity and JV, a little breast cancer awareness. So throughout the shop broadcast, you might see a QR code pop up where you can donate some money, because hockey's a fantastic sport. It's not just about what happens on the ice. It's about giving back to the community, and that's one thing hockey always does, especially here at Regis Jesuits. So tonight we have the Regis Jesuit Raiders playing the Monarch Black team, and it's going to be a fantastic game. We might get a solo call, so we'll make it happen. We're going to have a good time. Just finishing up some warm-ups right now. Not sure who's the starting lineup or the netminder, but we'll let you know as we go. If you see the QR code, you pause your TVs. Go ahead and throw some money in that. Paint the rinks going on. That's why you see the capes out there on the ice right now. Hockey's one of those fun games where it's not just about the boys, it's not just about the ice, but it's about the community and giving back. And one thing Regis always does is we always give back. So we have the Paint the Rink, we have Kick Ash for Cancer coming up here pretty soon. Teddy Bear Toss will be going on during the Chassa season, which is always good because the boys can get over to the Children's Hospital and give out some teddy bears if any of you show up for the games. But Regis Jesuit, men and women with and for others, we love to see that. We love to give back to the community. So let's have a good hockey game and let's have some fun tonight against Regis versus Monarch. Tonight's sponsors for the Shaw broadcast, and thank you to Shaw for being here. We got Coach, who do we got for sponsors, Liam? Joseph's going to sponsor this? So Coach is going to sponsor this one. We got the Joseph family sponsoring tonight's game. Anybody that wants to sponsor a game, if you have any small businesses or anything like that, Shaw Hockey's more than happy to throw your advertisements up there, but we do love having our sponsors so that we can put these games up there. It's always good for the kids to watch back. It's always good for the coaches to be able to see what happens on the ice. And we do appreciate Shaw Broadcast Company being out here to help us out. It's going to be a good time. Still a puck in the net. Zebra grabbed it. Looks like we have Henry Snow taking the net. Graydon Lynch is going to go off and be the supporting goalie. Still has his cape on. And again, tonight is Pink the Rink, so breast cancer awareness. If you see the SKU pop up, feel free to pause your TV. Go ahead and donate to that. We definitely appreciate it. That money goes to breast cancer awareness, so thank you very much for all the families that support that. I think last year we pulled in about $6 grand for that cause. Tonight's going to be a fun game. Go ahead and take in the ice. Looks like we got Iggy taking the face off. Nowlin Beck on defense. Trying to run through some numbers. Just watched the varsity game. The boys played well. Lost by one. We got Jose up there on playing forward, and then Barber finishing out the lineup right now. A lot of hockey to play. Let's go. Puck is loose. Ooh, first shot on net. Solid save covered by Henry Snow. All right, puck drop, puck is live, bouncing around. Good deflection right there by Iggy. Iggy passes it up, trying to get it out of the neutral zone. Boys trying to enter. Iggy still battling, picked up by Farber. We got a penalty called. Whistles with Thod. Ooh, we got an offsides call. No penalty. All right, Bostic taking the drop. Acuna dumps it in. Puck is live, puck is loose. Looking for icing, might be on net. Oops, settled and saved by Henry Snow. Call comes at 16:26 in the first period. Defensive zone drop. Bostic taking it. Casaglia on puck right now, trying to battle. Neutral zone, puck is dumped deep by Monarch. Settled by Henry Snow, picked up by Acuna. Zegan's battling in the boards right now. Still battling, good support by Bostic right there. Monarch dancing with the puck. Good puck protection. up to the point, fired, saved by Henry Snow, glove down. Great job. Whistle comes at 15:53 in the first period. Changing up the lines, looks like Roberts is out there for the drop. Picked up by Brubaker. Brubaker enters the zone, takes a shot off the boards, gathered by Gunlock. Gunlock fires on net, looking for the rebound by Roberts. Puck's chipping out, boys giving the chase, gathered by Backus. Backus is looking at his options, feeds it up to Brubaker. Sorry, just got done watching a varsity game, and I'm a little off on my numbers. I might have to check. Boys dump it deep. Regis getting a full change. Beck stepping up, dumps it in, giving chase. Beck's F1 right now, below the goal line, tries to feed up. Shut down by the Monarch team. Boys keep it in the zone, battling right now. Nowlin chips it back out to the neutral zone. Puck is moving. Monarchs likes the switch pass. Settled by Henry Snow behind the net, gathered by Beck. Beck's looking for options to break out. Monarch steps in. Iggy enters the zone. Gets taken down, no worries. Iggy dumps it back down deep. Monarch picks it up. 13 looking for options. Picked up by Iggy. Iggy goes to the point. Zegan looking to feed. Zegan on the back check right now. Boys are trying to push wide. Shut down by Henry Snow. Looked like he got a glove on it. Puck is still in the defensive zone. Zegan giving chase, gathers, trying to bounce around, takes a hit. Moving around, still trying to go high off the glass. Gathered by Acuna. Acuna to Farber, get it out to the neutral zone. Monarch with a good switch pass, good zone entry. 13:30 to go in this first period. Puck's bouncing around quite a bit. Boys ship it deep, no icing's the call. Looking for a full line change from the Regis team. Monarch stays on the ice. Picked up by Backus. Backus looking for an option. Bit of defensive pressure, puck goes wide. Still below the goal line. Monarch trying to break out in the neutral zone right now. We got numbers. Backus looking to gather the puck, gets it out of the zone, neutral zone. Offensive entry. Ooh, and off the stick of 19 from Monarch. Fantastic play by this Regis Jesuit team. 12:56 defensive zone or offensive zone drop. Bostic taking the drop right now for the boys. Solid face-off win. Back to his defense. Defense puts it on net. Looking for the tip from Basaglia. Puck still bouncing around. Boys keep it in. KV pushes it over. Bostic still battling. Puck's going to come down. That's going to be an icing call. Ooh, icing called at 12:36 in the first period. One-man show today, so no color commentary. I'm going to do both. We'll see where it goes. Neilio taking the drop. You got Sparks and Brendan out there. Or Braden out there. Sorry about that. Boys chip it back around. Monarch's hard. Oh, settled by Snow. Nowlin keeps it in. Puck is out. Beck pushes up to Sparks. Sparks chips it in deep. Boys looking for a change. Braden giving pressure right now. The puck's still up, pushes out to the neutral zone. Monarch looking for that zone entry. Good defensive play by Beck right there. Back to the neutral zone. Puck squirts out. Number 3 for Monarch. Beck steps up with a good hit. Puck is moving around. Braden chips it up and out. That's going to be an icing call. Icing called at 11:28 in the first period. Boys are moving, looking for a line change right now. A lot of action in this first period of hockey. And again, tonight is Pink the Rink. So hockey players do get back. You can see the QR code there on your screen. So if you want to shoot that and donate, we do appreciate it. That money goes to breast cancer awareness. Puck is loose, puck is live. 16 from Monarch gathers. Good defensive play by, that was Gunlock up there. Boys battling along the boards. Puck is still in, gathered by Zegan, I think. Zegan chips it out. That's going to be an icing call. Icing called at 11:02 in the first period. And again, thank you to the Joseph family for sponsoring tonight's game so that we can bring this to all the families at home. Good shot on net, covered by Snow. 13's got a rope from the Monarch team. Hobo can shoot. Looking for that 50-50 face-off at 10:57 in the first period. 7 taking the drop from Monarch. Iggy taking the drop from us. Face-off win by Regis. Gathered by Joza. Joza pumps it in deep. Shoots on net. Deflected by the netminder. Boys still trying to do something with it. Farber giving chase. Still battling below the goal line. Boys trying to gather. Ping pong puck action. Boys still battling. A lot of work on the boards right now. Picked up by Davis. Davis shoots on net. Puck is loose. And settled down. 56 from Monarch. Does not like you coming next to his goaltender. Whistle comes at 10:24 in the first period. Iggy taking the drop. Up to the defense. Defense pumps it deep. Boys giving chase, trying to gather. Farber on puck right now. Boys still battling along the boards. Picked up at KB. KB looks to put it on net. A lot of action in front of the net. Boys are trying to make something happen. That puck is loose. Puck is called dead. Good call by the Stripes. A lot of net pressure. I love to see that. They don't ask how, they ask how many. And a trash goal counts. Whistle comes at 10 minutes even in the first period. A lot of net pressure. Love seeing that from this Regis team. Bostic taking the drop. Picked up by Nallin. Nallin shoots on net, trying to finish. Still loose, still loose, still loose. Puck squirts around behind. Back up to the point. Point shoots. Deflected from the netminder. Picked up by Monarch. Monarch trying to keep it out. Good step by... I don't have a 72 on my sheet. Sorry about that. We'll find out who that was. On puck right now. Oh, 72 is Charlie Grohl. So swing player coming down from varsity. Sorry about that. Had to check the other game sheet. Charlie Grohl stepping up and shutting that down. Puck is loose in the offensive zone. Boys moving around. Bostic push it up to the points. Point shoots just wide. Gathered by Acuna. Acuna still looking for some options. Pumps it deep. Back up to Charlie Grohl. Charlie looking to cycle. Fed up to Bostic. Bostic fired and goal! Fantastic play from that Regis Jesuit team, moving the puck, cycling well. capitalizing on the opportunity. Goal comes at 8:50 in the first period. Fantastic play, great team effort by the boys. See it back here on the replay. All right, Roberts taking the drop, feeds it back to Acuna. We are live. We are up by 1 from the Regis Jesuit team. Puck is in the zone. I got away with a little offsides right there, but no worries. Boys still battling for that puck. That evens it up on the offsides. All right, settled by Henry Snow at 8:30 in the first period. Regis up by 1. 50-50 drop coming in the defensive zone here shortly. Looks like Roberts is going to take it. Who else we got on the ice? I got nobody else to talk to, so I got to tell you. All right, Acuna gathers, feeds around. Picked up by Bostic. Bostic pumps it out. Boys are giving chase right now. They're saying no icing. I love it. That will be icing. Icing called at 8:14 in the first period. Regis up by 1. Looks like we're going for a line change right now. Needleo taking the drop. We got Braden out there. Sparks. Puck chipped out. Beck with some good gap control. Good stick work right there by Nowlin. Puck still loose. Fired. Good save by Henry Snow. Sparks grabs it, chips it out. Fantastic play. 19 from Monarch is on the puck right away, so no ice is the call. Icing's going to be the call on that. Well, we waved it off. Beck's down there battling down deep. Puck is loose, puck is up, puck is still in the zone. Regathered by River. River's giving chase. River's F1 deep in the zone right now as the boys go for a change. Still battling, trying to keep that puck in the zone. Regathers, dumps it back deep. Davis is up on the puck right now on the other side. Puck's still below the goal line. Puck's bouncing around. River pumps it back in. River goes for a change. Up off the glass, stays in the zone. Acuna steps in. Puck just jumps out of play. Going for the offensive zone drop right now at 6:44 in the first period. Regis up by 1. Looks like we got Iggy taking the drop. Got Farber out there. Can't see the rest of the numbers. I'm sorry, I'm old. Davis is still working. Acuna and Zegan on defense right now. Puck squirts around. Boys still battling below the goal line. We got a penalty. That's going to be on Monarch. Looks like Regis is going to have the opportunity to put the power play team out there at 6:17 in the first period. Number 3 from Monarch going in the box for 2 minutes. Elbow. So 6:17 to go in this first period. Regis up by 1. Bostic taking the drop right now. We got the power play team out there. Fed up to Beck. Beck puts it up, puts it. Ooh, a lot of action in front of the net. Called the puck dead. Boys are going to reset. Another offensive zone faceoff. Everybody's having a good time. 6:11 to go in this first period. Ref's already talking to the stands. We love seeing that. I don't wear stripes for a reason. That's a hard job. Puck is loose, puck is live, gathered by Bostic. Bostic below the goal line right now, looking for some options. Up to River and Allen, back to Bostic. Looking for that switch pass, gathered by Beck. Beck fires on net, puck still bouncing around, trying to capitalize, puck still loose. Regathered by Allen. Fires. Charlie Grawl trying to do something down yonder. Puck is still loose, squirts out. Monarch gathers, chips it deep. Boys are going to look to regain. Settled by Henry Snow, gathered by Beck. Beck tries to pick it back up. Looks like Bostic gets it, goes for the zone entry, trying to find a lane. Drop pass to Charlie Grawl. Back to Bostic. Bostic up to Pasaglia. Boys trying to find a lane. Over to Backus. Back to Pasaglia. Good switch pass over to. Oh, that's going to be off. So switch pass over to Roberts. Just off sides. Going to be a neutral zone drop. 38 seconds to go in the power play. 4:55 to go in the first period. All right, solid face-off win gathered by Roberts. Roberts pushes it up. Still battling. That's going to be down nice and deep. Settled by Henry Snow, gathered by Backus. Backus looking for options. We're still on the power play for our 20 seconds. 4:35 to go in this first period. Up to Iggy. Iggy enters the zone, chips it deep, goes to gather. A lot of play below the goal line right now. Boys still battling. Ooh. Pushed up to the defenseman just over the net. Boys regain control of the puck, looking for that switch pass. Roberts has it right now, pumps it back deep, gathered by Davis Joza. And thank you again for the Joza family for coaching the team and sponsoring the game. Boys still trying to fire, and it goes in! I gotta watch that back on replay. I think it was Farber that got that one. That makes it a 2-0 game at 3:53. Puck was just loose, being in the right spot at the right time. Number 15, Bennett Farber grabs that one. Fantastic play, good job just putting the net pressure on him. Being the house, capitalize on those trash plays. They don't ask how, they ask how many. We'd love to see that from this Regis team. 2-0 game right now. Puck is loose. 5-on-5 hockey at 3:51. A lot of action right now. This Monarch team's moving the puck pretty well. Zegan pumps it back down deep. We got Grawl battling on the puck right now. Trying to do it out. Good stick work right now by the boys. Puck just squirts out to the neutral zone. Defense is there. We still have numbers. Boys pushing them wide, taking away shooting lanes. 3:20 to go in this first period. Regis up by 2. Monarch pushes it over, gathered by Pasaglia. Pasaglia pushes up. Looking to contact Grawl. Grawl and Bostic are down there deep in the zone. Good stick work right there by Dowlin. Little ping pong puck, under 3 minutes to go in the first period. Good hit by Bostic. Puck stays in the offensive zone. Boys going for a change. Monarch looking to capitalize on that. Number 19 has some hands. Drop pass to 91. Still feeds it up. Gunlock with some good pressure right there. Puck's below the goal line. Allen pushes it back over. Up to Gunlock. Gunlock gets it out. Goes over to Bostic. Or Brubaker. Sorry about that. So Roberts on puck. Puck squirting out. Shuts the board. Up and out. That's going to be chipping and icing. Boys giving chase right now. Icing called at 1:58 in the first period. Regis up by 2. All right, Nelio takes the drop, undisputed. Boys still battling right now. Monarch gathers the puck, tries to push out of the zone. Nowlin giving chase right now for 72. 72 pushes around on the boards. Boys still battling. We have numbers, pushed it back out to the neutral zone, gathered by 9-7 or 9-6 from the Monarch team. Backus with a head of steam, trying to shut it down. Still neutral zone play. The puck goes deep. Settled by Henry Snow, gathered by Nowlin. Nowlin's looking for options. Enters the neutral zone, enters the offensive zone, looks to rip on net, and it goal! Fantastic defensive play by River Nowlin right there to gather that in the defensive zone, enter the neutral zone, and rip it on. You can see right here going glove side, bar down. Fantastic play. That makes it a 3-0 game at 1:17 to go in the first period. And again, tonight is Pink the Rink, so as you see the QR code down there, if you want to donate, go for it. Doesn't go to Regis. Goes to breast cancer awareness. We're here to play hockey and get back to the community. Puck is live, puck is loose. Great switch pass by that Monarch team. KV steps in, pushes it back in the neutral zone. Another switch pass from the Monarch team. Boys put it deep, settled by Henry Snow, gathered by KV. KV pushes it up to Davis. Davis gets it. Puck is in the offensive zone right now. Fast clock is on, under 1 minute to go. Boys still battling down deep. Monarchs moving it around. Puck is in there, Zegan stepping in. Boys battling behind the net. 30 seconds in the first period. Up to number 8. Good defensive pressure by KV right there. Settled down by Zegan. No call on that. Pushes it on net. 14 seconds to go in the first period. Number 3 from Monarch steps in, trying to find the lane. Good defensive pressure. That was a Kuna right there that stepped down. Farber stepping up on the puck. Puck is up, puck is out. That's the end of the first period. Regis up by 3. We're going to take a minute for everybody to regroup. Goalies to switch side. And again, thank you for the Joseph family for sponsoring tonight's game. Anybody that wants to sponsor the Shaw broadcast, please hit up Shaw Broadcast or Liam Waters to put your name in there. If you have a ad or anything like that, they can put it on there so you can advertise your business if you have one. But we definitely appreciate the Shaw Broadcast Company for being out here and for sponsoring these games so everybody here on the ice can see them back. And all of you that are far away can watch your kids and nephews and grandsons play this game. All right, we are back. So the puck drop's going to come. We got 17 minutes to go in the second period. Ice make after that. Regis up by 3. You got Bostic taking a drop. We got Pasaglia out there right now. Oh, I can't see all the other numbers. I'm terribly sorry. It looks like we got Grohl out there to finish out the forward line. Nowlin and Beck to take up the defense. Solid face-off win. Great battle. Good physical game by Monarch. Monarch looking to pump up nice and deep. Gathered by Beck. Beck's below the goal line looking for an option. Passes up to Pasaglia. Pasaglia with a fantastic switch pass. Just picked off by number 4 from the Monarch team. River Nowlin battling right now. We're all still battling on puck. Down deep. Puck's kind of squirted around. Nobody owns it right now. Everybody's battling. Gathered by Regis. Up and out. Gathered by Pasaglia. Pasaglia looks for a shot. Oh! Oh! That goes in! Goal comes at 16-12 in the second period. Nothing like persistence, following your shot. USA Hockey teaches you at a young age, follow your shot. Probability is never 0, and that's what happens right there. So a little rebound control bouncing around, still bouncing around. Fantastic tip right there. Bostic pushes it back up to Pasaglia. Pasaglia knocks it in. Great net pressure from the Regis Jesuit team right there, making it 4-0 at 16. Oh, whatever, in the second period. I'm by myself, sorry about that. All right, puck is deep. Boys still battling right now. Everybody's working hard. Puck is going out. That's going to be an icing call. Icing called at 15:52 to go in the second period. Regis up by 4. Liam Waters is on the camera. He's like, "You're talking a lot." He's like, "I'm by myself." Can't see the numbers. Didn't tell you who took the drop. It looked like Iggy took the drop. Acuna down there battling for the puck right now. Iggy steps into support. Iggy drops the puck below the goal line, looking for options. Chips up high and off the glass. Comes back into the zone. Good body work, good puck protection right now from the boys. Comes into the neutral zone. Fed up to Davis. Davis puts it on net, settled by the netminder. The whistle's going to come at 15:22 to go in the second period. Regis up by 4. No music either. I'm by myself and there's no music. All right. Roberts takes the drop. Looks like Brubaker is battling down low with them. Puck squirts back out to the neutral zone. Boys still giving lots of pressure from KB right there. Back is stepping up. Gunlock steps in. Settled. We're going to get a penalty called. All right, so Backus is going to the box. We're going to go matching penalties. And we're going to technical, so we might get some extra minutes from the Monarch team. We'll see what the call is. So we get a trip in and then some extra little shenanigans over yonder. We'll see what the board says. We're going to do some 5-on-5 hockey right now. So penalty called at 15 minutes to go. Regis up by 4. Not the best at lip reading, but Stripes also isn't facing me. Might get an unsportsmanlike to tag on to that. We'll see what happens here in a moment. Looks like Monarch's putting another man in the box right now. So we're going to have some 5-on-4 hockey. See what they put up on the clock for us. All right, River Nowlin over to Iggy. Boys are on the power play. Davis down deep, back up to Iggy. Iggy trying to find the line. Back over to Nallen. Nallen shoots. Puck is bounced. Puck is loose. Gathered by the netminder. Fantastic recovery by number, I don't know his number, 23, 33? Yeah, number 33. Great recovery on that. All right, puck is loose. Back up to River Nallen. Nallen looks to go over to his D partner. Just up and out. Good defensive play there by Monarch. Number 14 put a stick on it. Whistle comes at 14:32 to go in the second period. 4 minute, or Regis up by 4. Roberts taking the drop. Got Farber out there with him. Davis. Or Joza. Roberts get kicked out of the drop. Iggy takes it, gathered by Nallen. Nallen looks to shoot it on net. Puck's below the goal line. Puck's bouncing around. Active puck right now. Puck just squirts out the neutral zone, gathered by River Nallen. Boys looking to chip it deep, still on the power play. Puck's moving around up and out. Probably a neutral zone drop. Whistle comes at 14:06 to go in the second period. Regis up by 4. All right, we're saying that was off the Monarch team, so we're going to get the more aggressive drop. Looks like Bostic taking it. Bostic wins it forward. Back out to the neutral zone. Gathered. Pushed over. Pasaglia looking to gain it. Beck dumps it back down deep. Still moving around, gathered by 88. Puck's moving and gathered by Regis. 40 seconds left in the power play. 13:36 to go. Grawl has the puck right now, goes below, looking to cycle around, looking for some options, trying to push it up, gets stopped on the boards. Monarch able to get the puck deep, settled by Henry Snow. Aggressive forecheck by Monarch. Henry pushes up to Zegan Beasley. 13 seconds left in the power play. Pasaglia pushes over to Bostic. Bostic trying to find a lane, cycles back to Grawl. Grawl dumps it deep, picked up by Pasaglia. We are even strength hockey at 13 minutes to go. Icing's gonna be the call. Whistle came a moment early, but that's all right. Whistle comes at 12:54 in the second period. Regis up by 4. 5-on-5 hockey. Everybody's out of the box. Emilio takes the drop. Puck is loose. Number 12 from Monarch enters the zone. Backus throws a body on him. Puck is shot nice and wide. Sparks puts a stick on it, tries to get it out of the zone. It stays in. Regathered by Nelio. Grawl gathering. Sparks gets it out of the zone. Neutral zone play right now. Monarch dumps it deep. Boys looking to wrap it around the boards. Just gets held up behind the net. Put a stick on it. Shot deflected by Backus. And we're going to have a call. I'm not sure what it is. High stick. Didn't see it. Call comes at 12:10 in the second period. Regis up by 4. That's going to be a penalty on Monarch because we're going to the offensive zone right now. Backus getting in the box over habit, but he's going to the bench. Oh, he's standing on the ice. Looks like we're going to put the power play team out there at 12:10 to go in the second period. Iggy taking the drop. Monarch won that, still wrapping around. Boys giving chase. Gathered by Backus in the neutral zone, looking for options, pushes it up. Back to the defense. Up to Davis, into the zone. Puck still bouncing around, gathered by Iggy. He has a lane, trying to find it, shut down by number 13 from Monarch. Puck's wrapping around, Farber jumps on it, pushes it up to the defense. Just squirts out. Backus over to Davis. Davis back to Backus. Backus trying to gather. A lot of action on that puck right now. Brubaker trying to get it deep. Puck squirts back down. That's going to, no icing because we are on the PK, or they are on the PK. Davis working. Iggy's trying to gather. Back up to Farber. Farber trying to exit the zone with it. Brubaker grabs it up to Iggy. Iggy enters the zone. Little dipsy doodle trying to find a lane. Cycles back around. Pushes up to Backus. Backus shoots. Saved by the netminder. Zegan gathers the puck right now. Tried to keep it in, but no joy. Zegan regathers in the defensive zone. Pushes back up to the neutral zone. Trying to feed up to Pasaglia. Puck still loose. Regathered by Zegan, I think. Grohl has the puck right now. Shoots on net. Just goes off the blocker. Still below the goal line. Regathered by Pasaglia. 13 seconds to go. A rifle by Zegan. 7 seconds kept in by Nowlin. Nowlin puts it deep. 3 seconds to go in the power play. Boys keeping it in the zone. No issues. Regathered by Grohl. Offsides is going to be the call. Offsides comes at 10:02 in the second period. Roberts taking the drop. Gunlock out there in Brubaker. Back is giving chase right now to settle that puck. Call's going to be icing. Icing called at 9:52 to go in the second period. Roberts, Gunlock, and Brubaker out there. Backus and KV on defense. We'll do first names, we'll do last names, we'll do whatever I remember. Hope you guys don't mind at home. Puck squirts out to the neutral zone, back to the defense. D to D pass. All right, Monarch has the puck, tries to enter the zone right now. Good defensive pressure, pushes it up just wide of the net. Puck squirting out, no control. Up to Brubaker. Squirts out by KV. Puck is loose, puck is live. Regis tries to get it deep in the offensive zone. Gathered by Monarch. Monarch pushes it up, regathered by the defense, off the boards. Shot nice and wide. KV picks it up below the net. 9 minutes to go in the second period. KV up to Joza. Joza over to Roberts. Robert gets it deep. Puck's below the goal line. Joza putting some good pressure on there for the forecheck. Monarch enters the zone. Acuna with some good defensive pressure right now, taking away the shooting lanes. Puck is loose. Up to Davis. Davis tries to gather. Looking for options. Enters the offensive zone. Shoots on net just wide. Davis regathers that puck. Puck squirts up to Kuna. Kuna trying to keep it in. Gathered by Monarch. Monarch enters the neutral zone. Offsides is going to be the call. Offsides comes at 8:06 to go in the second period. Regis up by 4. Looks like Bostic's taking the drop. You got Pasaglia out there. Trying to see the other numbers as I can. We're all settled by Henry Snow. Shot on net. Boys push it up, push it out. Neutral zone play right now. Boston giving chase, settled by Pasaglia. Pasaglia gets it nice and deep. Grawl giving chase, jumping F1 right away, trying to make something happen. Puck just goes off the referee, settled. 88 picks it up from the Monarch team. Solid switch pass. Pushes it up out of the zone, settled by River and Allen. Boys still battling in the defensive zone right now. A lot of work along the boards. Puck squirts out, picked up by Pasaglia. Pasaglia with a good pass. River and Allen steps in, trying to settle it. Offensive zone play. Everybody's moving bodies. Grawl throws something. Puck is below the goal line in the offensive zone. 7 minutes to go in the second period. Picked up by Monarch. Monarch enters the neutral zone. Switch pass over to 88. Regathered by Regis. Regis feeds up to Pasaglia. Picked up by Bostic. Trying to find a lane, looking for the drop pass. Sticky puck. Shot on net just wide. Boys still battling. Regained by Sparks. Sparks puts it on net. Still trying to finish. And finished by Backus. Fantastic play by the boys. Looks like Sparks put that on net. Bounced back out. Rebound was right there. Looks like we're going to switch netminders for the Monarch team. 33 stepping out, 30 stepping in. That makes it a 5-0 game at 6:34 to go in the second period. Fantastic play by the boys. A lot of net pressure right now. We love to see that. Nallen taking the drop. DeRusso out there, Sparks out there. Puck squirts out. Backus push it back in. Delayed offsides. Monarch gets it nice and deep. Backus giving chase in the zone right now. Backus on puck, goes around the net. Exits off the boards, giving chase right now. Trying to capitalize. Great save by the netminder. Oh, we got a delayed penalty. I didn't see the penalty was called, but Henry Stowe is hauling to get over to the boards. See what the call is. Number 12 from Monarch going in the box. Referee making some hand signals. Can't make them out yet. Zebra Club is talking about the zoo that's going on down yonder. Penalty's going to be at 6:02 in the second period. Regis up by 5. 2-minute penalty called on Monarch for number 12. Not sure what it is. Might have happened behind the play. Liam Waters, who's watching the game, says it's a slash. I don't know. All right, we got a replay coming. There you go. Slash behind the net. Great call. Looks like we're going to go matching. And we got Neilio going in there. See if we get 4-on-4 or 5-on-5 hockey. A little 4-on-4 hockey is what we're looking at right now. Neutral zone drop. Little 5-on-5 now. We'll just call the game as it happens. You know, I get paid to say what I see, and I see 5 players out there. 6:02, 5-on-5 hockey. We got people in the box right now, so at 4:02 after a whistle, we can get them back out. Puck is loose, puck is live. Pushed back down deep into the offensive zone right now. Boys giving chase. Farber's on it right now as F1. Oh, we're going to get a tripping call. That's going to put it on Regis on the PK. Got the Monarch team saying good call, so I'll go with it. Penalty called at 5:44. Roberts taking the drop. We got Nallen out there. We got Grawl out there. Looks like Beck also. Regis on the PK for 2 minutes. Boys chip it nice and deep, settled by the netminder, number 31, who just stepped into the game. Up and out, gathered by Beck. Beck chips it nice and deep again. Brubaker giving chase. Aggressive forecheck, love seeing that. Roberts stepping back in to help out. Puck up, puck out. Good stick work right there by Beck. Beck still battling below the boards, just up. Looks like Henry Snow put a stick on it to keep it wide. Boys looking the box up right now. Good stick work right there by Nallen River, or River and Allen, depending on how you want to say the name. Puck is still loose. We're going to have a call. That's going to be a call on Monarch coming at 4:50. Put it at 4-on-4 hockey for 1:06. Okay, I guess not. We're going to go 3-on-5 hockey for a little bit, but that does happen. Looks like Beck's going in for a holding call. A little 3-on-5 hockey coming to you at 4:50 to go. Regis up by 5. Time for special teams to be special. Roberts taking the drop. Boys looking to ice. Solid face-off win. Try to get it out of the zone, pushed it up. Number 4 for Monarch keeps it in, looking to fire. Good shot block by Zegan Beasley right there off the skate. Puck is still loose, back up to number 4 from Monarch. Monarch trying to find a lane, pushes it over to 6. Boys doing that triangle, that give and take right now that it takes on a solid save by Henry Snow. Good puck read. Boys just killed, we got to do some math, 23 seconds? Is that how that works? Everybody says yes. So 4:27 to go in the second period. Boys are on 3-on-5 hockey for another 40 seconds. Get the puck. Bostic kicks it deep. Shot on net. Settled by the netminder. 30 seconds left to go on this 3-on-5, and then we're going to go 4-on-5 for a minute. Not time to overcommit, boys. Puck squirts up, squirts out, but stays in. Gathered. We get a trip. We get a trip and an offsides call. The whistles are nice and thawed. All right, so the matching penalties, both boys just came out of the box. We're going to have some 3-on-4 hockey for 12 seconds, then we get 4-on-4 hockey for 1:06. Don't do the math. We're just going to play hockey. Bostic taking the drop right now. 3-on-4 hockey is what we have going on at 3:56 to go in the second period. Regis up by 5. Puck is out to the neutral zone. Gathered by Backus. Backus taking his time. Love to see that. No rush, no hustle. You don't have to. Backus skates around. We are clear of the box. 4-on-4 hockey. Backus shoots it in. Settled by number 30, the netminder. 4-on-4 hockey coming to you at 3:35 to go in the second period. 45 seconds left to go. We get a power play for whatever that math is. Looks like Basaglia taking the drop. 3:35 to go in the second period. 4-on-4 hockey for 45 seconds. Good stick by Basaglia. Was able to keep it moving around. Basaglia is still on puck, trying to make something happen. Shoots on net, just goes wide. Grohl picks it up. Grohl looking to cycle. Good stick work by number 8 from Monarch. Puck stays in the zone. Good defensive play by number 8 again. River and Allen step it up with a good defensive play from the Regis team. Back out to the neutral zone. Solid switch pass from Monarch over to 6. Grawl stepping up. Gathered by Nallen. Nallen pushes up. Looking for that switch. Grawl keeps it, still dancing. Back to the defense. We are 5-on-4 hockey. We got a lot of numbers. All right, so at 2:37 in the second period, Regis is on the power play for the next 41 seconds. 5-on-4 hockey. Liam, I need somebody with me. Liam's doing the camera. He's a college kid. He's not worried about it. So Regis is on the power play. Looks like Roberts taking the drop. Solid face-off win over to Backus. Backus below the goal line, pushes it up to Davis. Davis still battling for the puck. Backus regathers below the goal line, pushes it up to Roberts. Roberts trying to chase. Still moves it around. Iggy gathers in the neutral zone. Enters the offensive zone, chips it in deep. Glove saved by the netminder. Little Statue of Liberty play right there. 18 seconds left to go in the power play. 2:14 to go in the second period. Regis up by 5. Iggy taking the drop. Joza, Farber out there. Monarch chips it in nice and deep. 2:05 to go. Backus battling below the goal line. Davis putting the body on him. Backus gathers the puck, looking for options. We're still on the power play. We are even strength hockey. 5-on-5 hockey comes to you at 1:50-ish. Puck squirts up into the offensive zone, gathered by number 4 from Monarch. Monarch trying to push it around. Davis keeps it in the zone. Iggy gathers. Still trying to move that puck around. Farber has it right now, looking for a shot. Puck is loose in front of the net. Roberts looking to step. Iggy back on puck. Iggy dumps it deep. We got people all over the place right now. We got 1 minute, 20 seconds to go in the second period. Everybody's moving around. A lot of action below the goal line. Iggy on puck, looking to push it up. Pushes it up to Zegan. Zegan back to Iggy. Monarch chips it down nice and deep. That's going to be an icing call at 1 minute, 3 seconds. Regis up by 5. Woo! There's a lot of words going on right now. Fantastic play by the boys right now. Looks like Neilio's taking the drop. We got DeRosso out there, Sparks out there, Acuna out there. Zegan out there on defense. Braden with a good battle on the boards. Neilio steps in, shot on net, saved, pushed it out. Zegan stepped up, fired on net. Puck's below the goal line, under 1 minute to go in the second period. Puck is still loose. Monarch trying to do something with it. Zegan pumps it nice and deep. Delayed offsides is the call. High school rules apply. 13 enters the zone from Monarch. Zegan putting some pressure on him. Fire on net, settled by Snow. Call at 35.6 seconds, defensive zone drop. Looks like Regis going for almost a full line change. Yep, full line change. Bostic taking the drop. We got Acuna, Grohl. No, we don't have Acuna. Trying to read numbers. Un momento, por favor. 35.6 seconds. Fired just wide, settled by Backus. Pushed out to Monarch. Monarch up to the point, trying to settle. Gathered by Snow. Great save. Good pressure by the Monarch team on the net. Great defensive work by Regis. Whistle comes at 35.6 seconds in the second period. Get a bit of a defensive change right now from this Regis team. Bostic on the face-off. Face-off undisputed is what I'm going to call it. Regis pushes it up, giving chase. Ice is going to be the call. Oop, no icing. Got waved off. 10 seconds to go in the second period. Still trying to move it around. Boys keeping it in the zone right now. Doing a good job. A lot of pressure. Picked up by Pasaglia. Just blows an edge. And that is going to be the end of the second period. Looking for the ice make. We'll be back in about 12 minutes. Regis up 5-0. All right, we are back after the ice make. What's up? All right, so I'm going to keep talking a whole bunch tonight. But, again, thank you to the Joseph family, and definitely a big shout-out to Davis Joseph's grandmother, Pat League, who we want to dedicate the game to, and definitely give her a shout-out. So we love that. We love our sponsors. We love the opportunity to bring Shaw Broadcast to all the families around the country, around the world, and throughout the Regis hockey, and afford the coaches and the players the opportunity to watch these backs. So thank you for Pat League, and thank you for the Joseph family for sponsoring this game. Big shout out to all of y'all. We got 17 minutes left to play in regulation. The boys are coming out of the locker room right now for the third period. Everybody's talking to the coach again. Henry Snow back where he belongs in the net. We're going to have some fun. And this game is definitely in honor of Davis's grandmother, Pat League. So thank you very much to the Joseph family for sponsoring. And just a reminder, it is Pink the Rink here, so you can see the QR code or the SKU on your screens. Hockey's one of those great sports where they always give back to the community, always look to give back, and it's men and women with and for others here at Regis Jesuit, and the boys always look for opportunities to give back to the community. So we got Pink the Rink going on right now. We got Kick Ash for Cancer coming up soon, the Teddy Bear Toss coming up in a few months or a few weeks, depending on how your calendar works. And it's one of the beautiful things about hockey is you're always trying to give back and support the community. So the boys are out there right now. 5-on-5 hockey coming. Puck is loose, puck is live. Everybody's giving chase, trying to make something happen. A lot of action. Puck just squirts out to the neutral zone. 88 from Monarch pushes over. Gathered by us. Back up and out. Defensive zone play. Monarch trying to look for that switch pass, but no joy. Farber giving chase, putting pressure on him. Davis stepping in. Beck puts a shot on net just wide. Boys still looking to gather. Puck below the goal line, just popped up. Still bouncing around. Iggy looks at it. Farber shoots off the goaltender's stick, up and out of the play at 16-10 in the third period. Regis up by 5. Again, hockey is fantastic. Regis hockey is phenomenal. Super fun to be a part of it. Super fun to have all of you guys listening tonight and the boys able to listen back to this game. Thank you to the Joseph family. Thank you for everybody that participates in Regis hockey. And thank you to Pat League for being a part of this game. All right, puck shot wide by Monarch. Puck below the goal line right now. Bostic giving chase. Back is putting a stick on him right now, throwing a body. Great defensive play. Puck shot, puck in by number 7, the assistant captain for the Monarch team. That goal is going to come at 15:47. See it right here. It looks like it just goes over glove side. I can't see that. But if you can see it at home and tell me I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But number 7, the assistant captain from Monarch, scores. 15:47 to go. That makes it a 5-1 game. Puck is live, puck is loose. Still bouncing around. Icing's going to be the call. Icing called it 15:34. Regis up by 4. Looks like Davis stepping down there to take the drop. We got Bostic, Zegan, Acuna, and Brubaker out there. Puck out to the neutral zone, gathered by Brubaker. Brubaker looking for a shot just off the skates, number 8, gathered by Gunlock. Gunlock gets taken down. No call, no problem. Still playing hockey. Zegan tries to keep it in the zone, just squirts out. 16 takes it, pumps it in. 12 giving chase. Good defensive play by Acuna along the boards. Puck cycling. Having a hard time seeing what's going on. Backus puts a stick on it up to might cut out. Up to Brubaker. Brubaker shots on net, back over, way down deep. Davis has the puck right now. Pumps it in deep. Farber giving chase. Farber below the goal line, putting pressure on number 96 from the Monarch team. Monarch pushes up to 91. 91 looks for the switch pass. Shut down by Beck. Beck regathers in the defensive zone. A lot of action right now, a lot of puck movement. Beck back on puck, still trying to make something happen with it. Regathered by Iggy. Iggy's on it, drawing back, looking for options, pushes it up to Farber. Farber gets it out to the neutral zone. Puck is loose, puck is live. Gathered by number 5 from the Monarch team. Monarch is deep in the defensive zone. Davis giving chase. Over to Iggy, back over to Davis, back over to Iggy. Iggy still below the goal line, off the skates. Still gathering, 2-on-1 right now. Iggy's skating. Nice cycle play. Back to Farber, back to Iggy. Puck is loose. A lot of action. Oh, puck is still loose. River Nallen with a shot on net. Looked like Iggy stepped in to try to gather that rebound. Iggy below the goal line, still battling. 13:23 to go in the third period. Regis up by 4. Puck is up, blue and edge. Iggy's still playing from his knees. Knee hockey pays off, so buy your kids those sticks. All right, River Nallen pumps it nice and deep, settled by the goaltender, number 30, who stepped in halfway through the second period. Number 15 pushes it up, settled by Backus. Backus over to, I can't see the number, sorry about that. Settled by the netminder. Backus steps back in, off the stick, delayed offside, so high school hockey, we get delayed offsides, you get a tag up. Monarch looking for the switch pass. Boston trying to step in and settle that down. Puck still in the neutral zone. Gathered by Grull. Grull pumps it back in. Puck is up, puck is out, puck is icing. 12:27 to go in the third period. There's a lot of talking going on. All right, so offensive zone drop for the Regis team. Looks like Nallen taking the drop. Puck still loose. Gathered by Monarch. Monarch trying to enter the zone. Good defensive play right there by Backus. Backus still with some stick work. Gathers the puck, pushes up to DeRussell. River able to get it up. Pushed up to Sparks. Sparks pumps it nice and deep. Gathered by number 4 from Monarch. Monarch still on the puck right now, trying to get it out of the zone. Backus trying to hold the line, regains the puck, hits the ref with it. Regis enters the zone. DeRussell with a shot on net. Braden, good shot on net right there. Trying to get that rebound. Good movement by the netminder. Monarch's on the puck. Tries to push it back out. Backus steps in, enters the zone. Trying to find a lane. Settles the puck below the goal line. Still trying to look for options. We got a 3-on-1 going on. The boys are spreading out. River shoots the puck just wide. Regathered by Braden. Puck is still in the zone, kept in by Backus. Roberts steps in, tries to shoot on net. Puck is still loose. Settled in, whistle blown at 10:59 to go in the third period. Regis up by 4. Monarch going for a line change. Most of Regis is staying out there. Roberts taking the drop. Got Brubaker out there with him. Gunlock pushes up to Zegan. Zegan pushes the puck nice and deep below the goal line. Gunlock trying to keep that puck in. It gets taken down. Puck is in the defensive zone right now. Zegan takes a shot, trying to keep it out. Puck's still moving. Monarch aren't moving it around. Good movement, good pressure by the Regis team. Zegan with some great defensive play. Puck gets out of the zone, gathered by number 8 from Monarch. Monarch looking for the switch pass over to the Monarch player, pumps it nice and deep. Puck is loose, puck is live. Monarch number 11 trying to do something with it, puts it below the goal line. Number 3 fires, but nice and wide. 11 regathers, shot blocked by Zegan. Puck is still loose. Puck is nice and deep at 9:50. Monarch still trying to make something happen. Regis trying to gather a shot, settled and saved by Henry Snow. Whistle comes at 9:38 to go in the third period. Regis up by 4. Regis looking for that line change right now. Boys are out there for a minute, so get some fresh legs on the ice and let's make something happen. Iggy taking the drop right now. Beck, Farber out there with him. Nowlin. Davis. Farber on puck. Farber shoots. Saved by the goalie. Davis below the goal line right now, battling for that puck. Puck squirts out. Gathered by Monarch. Monarch looks for the switch pass. Great switch pass. Good defensive play right there by River Nowlin. Puck is shot wide. Settled by Snow. Pushed back out to the point. Up and out of play by number 13 from the Monarch team. Whistle comes at 9:05 in the third period. Regis up by 4. Looks like we got Bostic taking the drop. I see KB out there. Grawl out there. Trying to get numbers. Pasaglia right now trying to get the puck out. Squirts out. Gathered by Bostic. Blocker saved by the netminder. Monarch enters the defensive zone. Number 4 pushed wide. KB puts a stick on it, so does Henry Snow. 12 looking for a lane from the Monarch team. Shoot, glove down by Henry Snow. A lot of net pressure right now. Henry is able to settle that puck at 8:26 to go in the third period. Just behind the net, settles it wide. Regis getting the line change. Roberts taking the drop. We got Gunlock. Zegan trying to see numbers. Sorry for everybody at home. Yeah, Gunlock, Brubaker, Acuna. Puck is out. Puck is wide. 19 dumps it deep again. Zegan giving chase. Oh, great save by Henry Snow. Fantastic movement, reading what was going on. Ends up pushing across the ice, gloves it down, and freezes it at 8:05 in the third period. You see that puck movement right there on the replay. Fantastic movement, fantastic read by the netminder. Defensive zone drop coming at 8:05. Puck is loose, puck is live, win it backwards. Zegan picks it up, trying to clear it. Gathered by Farber. Boys still battling along the boards. 91 from Monarch picks it up. Looks to push it wide. Shut back down by Zegan. Another center and pass shut down by Acuna. Acuna trying to battle for that puck. Pushed out. Up and out. Farber giving chase right now. Tipped off by the Monarch team. Davis gives it up. Farber on it, looking for a shot. Just goes over the net. A lot of pressure on that one, not a lot of lane. Boys plumb back deep in the zone at 7:20 to go in the third period. Up by 4, battling below the net. Davis with a great shift right now. Beck trying to make something happen. Good stick work. Shut it down in the neutral zone. Davis on puck. Pushes up to Farber. Off the boards. Gathered by Monarch. Monarch looking to feed their man. Enters the zone. Good defensive play. That's going to be a call on Beck. He's going to the boards. See what the call is on that. Hopefully he's all right. And we get a boarding call on that one. 2 minutes going on. We got put the PK team out there. Number 91 from Monarch pops up. He's looking all right. Doesn't look like his shoulder feels the best, but I hope he's okay. Hopefully it's just a stinger. Looks like it's going to be a 2-10. We just put another man in the box right now. So Braden jumps in with Beck to hang out and keep him company. So that'll be a 2-10. Beck's done for the rest of the game. We got 6 minutes, 52 seconds to go. Boys are going to be on the power or PK for the next 2 minutes. Bostic takes his drop. Won by Monarch. Monarch trying to control. See if they can make something happen. Good defensive play by Backus, Backus right there. Good stick work, aggressive goalie play by Henry Snow to push that puck wide. Lost his stick in the action. Not sure why we called it dead, but we did. Whistle comes at 6:29. See what we signal. We got an offsides. Okay. Offsides is going to be the call at 6:29. Boys on the PK. Roberts taking the drop. Backus tries to settle the puck, pushes over to Allen. Puck is back up in the neutral zone. 12 looks for the switch pass. Monarch pushes it deep. Backus gathers. Looks to go high off the board and out. Kept in by number 12 from the Monarch team. Puck just squirts out, picked up by Roberts. Roberts with a head of steam. We got numbers. Able to stay on side. Blocker saved by number 30. Roberts below the goal line. 1 minute killed in the PK. Roberts with a good shift right now. Pushes the puck wide. A lot of stick work. Allen pushes the puck back deep into the Monarch zone. 37 seconds left to go in the PK. 5:30 to go in the third period. Boys enter. Farber pushes it nice and deep. Settled by the netminder. Gathered by 12. Farber giving chase. Aggressive forecheck by this Regis team. I love to see that. Boys looking to push up. Acuna pushes it back nice and deep. 12 seconds to go, 5:03 to go in the third period. Again, aggressive forecheck by Farber. Farber looks to center. Boys try to keep it in. Still maintain control of the puck. Goes back out. We are 5-on-5 hockey at 4:43. 4:44. Neutral zone drop coming at 4:44. Regis up by 4. There's a lot of 4s in that. Beck's going to be in the box the rest of the game for that boarding call. Looked incidental. Don't think it was malicious by any means, but Here we go. Bostic taking the drop. Solid win back. Backus pushes it deep into the offensive zone. Boys giving chase right now, trying to make something happen. Puck squirts around, gained by Monarch. Monarch goes into the neutral zone, into the defensive zone. KV putting pressure on him. Good save by Henry Snow. KV looking to rush around and break it out. Up to Grull. Grull back on puck. Tries to gather, enters the offensive zone. Pushes it deep. Grull still on puck. Up to the defenseman, KV. KV back to Grull. Grull looking for options, trying to find the lane. Just squirts out. No icing is going to be the call. That was off of KV. Settled by Snow. Snow pushes it around to Grull. Grull takes a shot. Up and out. Up to Backus. Backus pushes it in the zone. Glove saved by the netminder. Shot followed up by Bostic. Fantastic play for the rebound. Whistle comes at 3:27 in the third period. Regis up by 4. Everybody's saying hi to each other. Hockey's a community sport. We love to see that. We do have Pink the Rink going on, so. Oh. We might have been talking a little bit too much. Looks like we're going to go on the PK here for a moment. The ref didn't like what was going on the ice, so he's going to make a call. Put Backus in the box on that one, but it does happen. So the boys are going to go on the PK at 3:27. Regis up by 4 on the PK for the next 2 minutes. Robert taking the drop. Solid face-off win, undisputed. Puck still loose. Boys chip it up and out. Brubaker giving chase. Pushes it nice and deep in the corner. Monarch just not able to put anything together yet on this. Boys with an aggressive forecheck. Good switch pass again. Monarch's a good passing team. I love to see that. Still dancing, still moving. .30 seconds killed. No shot on net. Almost squirts out. That's going to be the first shot settled. A little wide, not sure if it's going to count as a shot. Whistle stops the play at 2:38 to go. 1:11 to go in the power or PK. Regis going for a full line change right now. Iggy taking the drop. Solid win. Monarch regathers. 96 looking for options from the Monarch team. Pushes back up to 96, trying to find lane. Puck squirts out. Boys have to regroup. Iggy gathers the puck, pushes it deep. Settled below the goal line. Good aggressive forecheck right there. Farber with a head of steam trying to make sure they can't make something happen. Under 40 seconds to go in the power play for the Monarch team. Regis with aggressive penalty kill. Iggy looking to ice. Gathered by Farber. Farber maintains control. Oh, I'm sorry, that's Nallin. Nallin up to Farber. Farber looking to center. Tripping's going to be the call on that one. River Nallin got taken down by the goalie. Call's going to come at 1:43 to go. 16 seconds left to go on the PK. Looks like we're going to go 4-on-4 hockey for 16 seconds. All right, 1:43 to go. Emilio taking the drop. Puck is up. That's going to be an icing call. Icing call comes at 1:34. 7 seconds left to go in 4-on-4 hockey. 7 seconds, we get a power play. We will finish off this game with the one-man advantage. Solid face-off win by Neilio. Gathered. Boys still looking deep. We are 5-on-4 hockey right now. Boys are on the power play. KV looks to push it back. Boys still battling right now. River Allen has the puck. Looking to cycle around the net. An aggressive forecheck by the Monarch team. Pushes it up. 1 minute to go in the game. Regis up by 4. Settled by Henry Snow. Gathered by Kuna. Kuna goes behind the net over to River Allen. River chips it up. Settled down. Acuna on puck right now. Great switch pass over to River Allen. River Allen looking for options. Goes to shoot it. That should be icing. Icing is going to be the call at 26 seconds to go in the third period. Regis up by 4 on the power play. Neilio taking the drop. Gathered by KV. KV up to, yeah, I didn't see the number, sorry. Shot saved by Henry Snow. KV still battling. Ref enjoying their battle. Puck is wide. Game is done. Regis wins by 4. That is going to be a 5-1 game for Regis. Thank you very much for Pat League. This game was in honor of you due to the Joseph family. Thank you for everybody that donated to the Pink the Rink. We appreciate the opportunity for all of our sponsors to ensure that Shaw Hockey can be here so you guys can see the games. Boys did a great job tonight. Now it's time for the handshake line. Good night and God bless.